Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. What do you think it happens when you poke a bear too many times? Ukraine war. Well, Mr. Zelensky wants to be really smacked in the face by another bear, which is, or who is, former President Trump. Zelensky tries again. I think this is the third time when Zelensky is daring Donald Trump to intervene and say something about the peace plan that Mr. Trump envisions for Ukraine. For obvious reasons, and I will enumerate some of them, Trump does not react to Zelensky's challenge. Why? Let's read this little article coming from the New Voice of Ukraine, which appeared today on the 21st of November 2023, and see what exactly Zelensky claims he wants. One thing is what he claims, and another thing is what he really wants. Zelensky calls on Trump to show his plan for ending Russia's war on Ukraine in a day. Well, his plan, I think, from the very beginning, includes one element without which Trump cannot do anything, which is being the president. So it's useless for Zelensky to ask Trump to tell him his plan without being the president, because that implies I need to be the president, so I should have authority, supposedly. Therefore, he's going to come in front of you guys, you and Putin, and he's going to explain what he's going to do to both of you if you're not going to stop this war. And to be honest and straight, I think Putin will be more inclined to stop this under the four requirements than Zelensky. And Trump will allow Russia's four requirements and more to dominate the peace process. So let's go and see what Zelensky, how Zelensky dares him. Zelensky is a money changer. Zelensky is a bazaar guy. He's a clown. He's a fake. He's a phony. So his job is to make fun of you or expose, or not expose, because expose implies he's gonna expose your real persona, your character. He's not doing that. He's twisting it. He's like the guys from Hollywood, his friends, his brothers. They create a fake narrative, a false reality, representation of reality. That's what they do. They're fakers. So, because in business, when you go and negotiate, you have to be fake. You know, Trump was a businessman, wasn't he? All right, let's see what's going on here when you negotiate. And sometimes you have to, fulfill what you said you will do. And I'm quoting this Zelensky. If he, Trump, has a real plan, please show it to us. End quote, the president said, adding that he is ready to meet with Trump. Zelensky warned that there had been, and I'm quoting, enough words in this war, and any plan that involved handing Moscow parts of Donetsk and Luhansk Oblast and the occupied Crimean Peninsula was not a peace plan. It was capitulation. According to the president, the Ukrainian people will not be ready to end the war. Well, he is talking in the name of the Ukrainian people because he is Ukrainian and he is their president. And the plan itself is doomed to failure because Russia will occupy the territory, build up its strength, and attack again, as it did from 2014 until blah, blah, blah. We're not going to read garbage. On September 16th, Trump said that he would, and I'm quoting, solve the problem of the war against Ukraine within 24 hours, but he did not provide any details of his plan. Yes, he did before. Zelensky invited Trump to visit Ukraine. That's to show them the theme park in Bucha and others. That's what they do. They're going to use pathos and not logos to make their case. Again, clown. An interview on BBC, and Trump declined the invitation. Why? He said conflict of interest. Why? He's not going to step on Biden's garbage. So the former US president has also previously said he would allow Russia to capture part of Ukraine. So he said it, but he did not provide any details of his plan. Here is a little detail for you. will allow Russia to capture part of Ukraine and that the United States is sending too many weapons to Ukraine. Now, let's analyze this garbage. Trump said on a few occasions what he's going to do. He's going to talk to Zelensky. He's going to go with Putin. He said he might allow Putin to have his those Russian territories. I think that's the way he called them. And then with Zelensky, stop his garbage. Ukraine will not be, this is what I think will end up, Ukraine will not be part of NATO or the European Union. I guarantee you Putin will agree with those terms. Details here and there a little bit. Zelensky probably will not unless he would be in power. So Zelensky, if he remains in power for as long as he would like to, he agrees to everything for his Ukraine. That's my gut feeling, okay? Now, why Zelensky would like to do this, to have Trump come over and say? I think Zelensky doesn't really want Trump elected. So he wants Trump to say something so this guy can take a shit on Trump's plan with his interpretation of a clown. Trump is not going to do that. He's not going to allow idiots to talk about his plan. When he's going to have the authority, he's going to discuss with his clown differently. Right now, if he says, yeah, I'm going to do this, what do you think Zelensky is going to do? Zelensky will do the exact thing he did with the Chinese peace plan, and there were about 3 others that were not European peace plans. It was Hungary's, I think, and some other ones. He said no. He just made he mocked the peace plans. The Africans or South Africa came with another plan, didn't they? And he mocked them. Why? Because only his plan somehow is the best for the rest of the humanity. That's how this guy functions. And Trump is not a kid. Zelensky is a kid. So nevertheless, he's an actor. He's just a pawn over there on the chessboard, but that you can always sacrifice to win on a different area. So that's why Trump will not do that. He doesn't want to be mocked by this idiot. He has no authority at this point to do anything. And then let's say he's going to put a plan. He's going, okay, I'm going to do this. And let's say Biden says, okay, this is my plan actually. I'm going to implement it. Supposedly, let's say. Who's going to claim victory? Trump or Biden? You can't do that because Biden, that side of the political spectrum here, which is actually the same as the other, it's just a little nuance. He doesn't want to. No, when I'm going to have the power, I'm going to speak to you. I'm going to call you one time. And if you don't pick up that phone, I'm going to make sure you fly out of your position. I think that's what's going to happen. If the departments, the U.S. departments, defense departments or intelligence or security services will listen to the president, to the commander-in-chief, like they listened last time. So that's the risk. So no, Trump will not talk with the idiot. Why? 2 different leagues, very far apart from one another. The one that Trump lingers in, and the other one, like a, how do you call those? Like a maggot on a carcass. That's Zelensky in his little thing over there with clowns and this little, we call them in Romania, găinari. Găinari, that means like chicken, people who would steal chicken. These are the small thieves, like as I said, maggot on a corpse, the găinar. Găina means hen, not chicken, hen. So the people who would steal hens, like petty criminals, petty thieves. That's what this guy is in Ukraine, even though he might be the greatest ever paid actor in the world history, if you know what I mean. Thank you very much for being with me again today. So yeah, keep waiting for that phone call. I guarantee when Trump will call you, you will not answer that because that means he's the president and you're fucked. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.